Khan, I got a precept what this brother was saying. This is Psalm 60, and I'm gonna start at verses 9. It says, "Who would bring me into the strong city, and who would lead me into Edom?"
Woo! That strong city is these devils today, man. Because they got the power right now. They got the MRAPs, M16s, drones, nukes. But it's saying who would lead me, because it's going to be YAHAWASHI that's going to lead and basically be the forefront of Esau's destruction.
And it says, "Would not thou, O power, which has cast us off?" It says, "And thou, O power, which did not go out with our armies." It says, "Give us help from trouble, for vain is the help of men, but through the power we should do valiantly."
Right, like this nigga talking about, you think the angels gonna help you with spiritual power?
Right.
You think Moses was doing Kamehameha?
Who said that?
Some nigga, man.
The bug, yeah.
You ain't seen the video?
The dude saying he was YAHAWASHI.
Oh, that bugged out nigga who the bro from SC was cursing out. That nigga.
Yeah, bugged out. He was talking about, well, you think the angels gonna give us spiritual power?
Well, wait.
This is warfare.
Well, nigga, you not gonna get spiritual power.
Right.
You not gonna get it. You not gonna be able to do command, man. No, you're not gonna do it, man.
You might need an M16, my man. Even with that, you're gonna still get put to death.
When you shoot it, may just backfire on your stupid ass. And it says here, "For he is that shall tread down our enemies." Cut, man. So, hey, YAHAWASHI is gonna lift up the standard through his men, not clowns like you. All right, because you sit up here and speak that bullshit, you using the white man's blessing for your benefit. It don't work that way. That's just like saying a white man can call on YAHAWASHI and be saved. It can't happen, man. That's our blessing. So, hey, you can't be saved by his blessing. You make you shoot a gun, but hey, they showed you on that video when Jake was shooting, man. He was shooting the ceiling and shit, man. He was at a gun range and he was trying to shoot straight, and the nigga was hitting the ceiling. That's not your blessing. Go ahead.
Baruch chapter 4 verse 18, this precept but you was going, it says, "For he that brought these plagues upon you will deliver you from the hands of your enemies."
Right, he that brought the plagues upon us will deliver us, man. It didn't say we gonna deliver ourselves. The Most High didn't say break in the nearest gun shop and go get the deleted fucking PP7 and start shooting people. No. Now if the Lord put a gun before you to get out of a jam, then so be it, but that's not your salvation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. In the time of the siege, you know, brothers got weapons, swords, or whatever they have. I mean, you ain't gonna be stupid and not use shit, but you dependent in that.
Right.
Like, for instance, right, if you sitting on your couch and all of a sudden you got your sword next to you and all of a sudden you get a premonition of the troops kicking in your door, the Lord may make that sword talk to you. He may make it talk to you and glow up, and it may just come to your hand, but that's to get you out of that situation. But did I put my faith in that before? Say, well, my sword gonna get me? No, man. It happens when it needs to happen.
Right.
Now, if the Lord got an AK-47 next to you and the Lord say, look, use this at the time being to get yourself out of a jam. Nigga, are you on a chariot yet? No. Like King David, didn't they have weapons? They had swords. But that's just a skill in war, but that didn't save them. That's not gonna save us.
So the Lord teaches my hand to
You got, yeah, the scriptures say the Lord teaches my hand to fight, man. But you got guys, man, in this thing that say, oh, well, I'm gonna get my gun, I'm gonna blast through the door. How you know that Esau just ain't gonna take you out? How you know Esau might just not cut you off of traffic? How you know that Esau might not kick you to sleep, man?
Throw a grenade at you.
Yeah. Cause you got Jake sleep like fucking bears, man. You know, they don't hear shit.
Snoring.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's book of Acts chapter 1 verse 8. But ye shall receive power. After that the Holy Ghost is come upon you, and ye shall witness unto me both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and in Samaria and unto the uttermost part of the earth. You know, so both sides say ye shall receive power.
Right.
You know, once he puts his Holy Spirit upon us, man, that Holy Ghost, the gift, the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the scriptures, we're going to be doing miraculous feats. Look at the story of Samson. You know, he took down a lion with his bare hands, man. You know, so that's a count within the scriptures of examples of spiritual power.
Right.
If he did that with Samson, why is it that he could never do that again with anybody else?
Right.
You know, when people think it's such a far-fetched thing, when we talk about spiritual powers and y'all some comic book type stuff, and y'all using that. No, all those things, all those heroes come from the scriptures.
That's why it takes belief. The thing that separates us from the people is belief. Right. We believe in what the scriptures say. So if you're a nigga that's talking about how we gonna get delivered, we need guns, we need this, we need that, you lack belief in what the scriptures say.
Exactly.
You're lacking, man. You're not on a level, man. But this nigga talking about, oh, this the first thing he said, oh, this is a video coming from the flesh.
Wait.
You went off, man. How the fuck?
Well, if it's a video coming
You
from
don't
the
get
flesh,
no
you
credibility.
shouldn't have done it, nigga. If it's in you shouldn't have done the video.
That's what he said in the beginning. Oh, this is coming from the flesh, man. What the fuck? We ain't called to be carnal, man.
Right.
The nations are carnal. We're supposed to be spiritual. Like the scriptures say, the spiritual temple.
Well, that's stupid because every video you do is supposed to be in the spirit.
Yep.
At least if your shit ain't in the spirit, don't let niggas know it's not in the spirit.
Right. It's coming from the flesh.
But this is the book of John 14, and I'm gonna start at verses 10. It says, "Believest not thou that I am in the Father, and the Father in me?" It says, "The words that I speak unto you, I speak not of myself, but the Father that dwelleth in me, he does the works." That's the spirit of Yahweh, man. All right, and through the spirit of YAHAWASHI, it's the Father that dwells in us.
Right.
And it says here, "Believe me that I am in the Father," and this is not talking about the Trinity, 3 and 1 and 1 and 3. That's all garbage. And it says, "In the Father in me, or else believe me for the very work's sake." And what is the works? The spiritual power, the miracles he did. It says, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, he shall do also."
So it comes through the belief.
God.
Belief gives you access to the Holy Spirit.
God.
All the brothers in the scriptures, the prophets, our forefathers, they had belief, and that would get them access to the spiritual power and salvation. Because the Most High, he doesn't come nigh to you unless you believe, man.
Right.
If you don't believe, you are as someone that is dead. You're
Right.
basically a dead person walking.
And it says here, that I do, he should do also, and greater works
greater
than these shall he do, because I go into my Father. And
I was gonna say, so Kamehamehas, nigga. That's what we gonna do. We ain't heard that in the scriptures, so that's what we gonna do, nigga.
Yep.
yeah. Hey, he gonna say, "Hey, show me a precept where it says Kamehameha."
That's it right there.
That even sounds like
We on that, man.
Yeah, that was a Hawaiian key.
Yep. Cause think about it, YAHAWASHI, he did so many works to the point that they couldn't record them all. You know? They couldn't record all the works. That's how you know that we're gonna be on a level when the Lord raises us up. And on top of that, you got angels around all the time, man. That's manipulating things. Like they say, when you get an understanding, an angel comes to you in your spirit. Like when brothers have dreams and stuff, that's why they're called messengers. They get the news from the Most High, he come and they deliver it to the man. So when we get the spiritual power, man, hey, that's why it says Michael should stand up at that time. So some brothers gonna get that spiritual power out here. You're gonna see him doing miraculous shit. You know, like that movie Project Power. Watch that.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I ain't finished watching it yet, but it was cool. So it was dope, man.
I got another precept.
Come on, go ahead, bro.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 13. I started verse 9.
Get Isaiah 41.
Yeah.
Nah, you got that. I think you bring out what you read.
It says, "And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held a sword, nor any instrument of war, but I only saw that he sent out of his mouth, and as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath."
Now go back when it says violence, right? Now if you look up that word violence, it goes into very aggressive, all right? Violence. If you think of somebody that's violent, that means that they have an intent to kill. That means it's uncontrollable. So that proves that he's gonna try to hold on to his society. He's gonna fight for his kingdom. Like all them nuclear bombs and stuff that they got, you think they ain't gonna shoot those at the chariots? Of course they are. They're gonna shoot nuclear missiles at the chariots, but it's gonna be to no avail.
Right.
You know? This man is gonna fight for his kingdom. He ain't just gonna say, "Okay, you know what, Yahweh, come in."
Yeah,
this man, oh, he ain't going. Esau ain't going out like a bitch. Esau gonna fight, man.
God.
You know, because what challenge? Even though it's not gonna be a challenge, but what fun would it be if he just give up?
Right.
But you punch him in the mouth, he don't throw a punch back.
They are, and even if they don't want to fight,
The Most High gonna put the spirit on you. Fight.
Yep.
Most High cold,
The
man.
Most High's movie.
And it says, "And out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests.
Get that chariot, pick that chariot sign out there. That's this right here, man. It's alien invasion, and now, hey, the military, they cannot declassify this no more. This is out there. Everybody, yeah, in X-Files, when they say that the truth is out there and they show the chariot in the background for the backdrop, the truth is out there. And this is what the white man is afraid of. He's afraid of this, because it's not for him. You know, you can't debunk these no more. We just saw a sky full of them last weekend. It was cold. People like, wow, seriously? And then you got people who still don't believe.
Yeah, but it's like a sight that's like such a miraculous sight. That's the thing that people should be looking for. Like they want to see a sign or see something that's tangible, like evidence. That's evidence.
That was tangible. I seen
like,
it.
You see angels, like, come on, man. What more can you ask for?
To see what happens is, see, the Most High really got demons on these people. They don't really believe it. They see it, but they don't believe it. And then you got those out there that want to ride the Titanic until it goes in the water. So you don't have niggas that's going to try to hold on to the Titanic and secretly swim to a lifeboat. No. Because don't believe it. Hey, people watching, man. They're watching what you say, how you say. They're watching everything you say, man. They just hoping that America could bounce back. That way they can have a little time to bullshit. But see, what happens is when shit turns real, that's when they want to get themselves in order. Like all them people I went to school with, look, ain't none of them niggas gonna make it, man. None of them. You know, family, ain't none of them niggas. Hey, man, I almost had to curse my auntie out, man. You know what I'm saying? Because she hopped on my page talking shit. Right, yeah. You know, I'm like, bitch, this ain't for you, man. Get the fuck out of here. You know?
If I could add, going back to that testimony in Chicago, you have brothers was, you know, you had brothers that was cheerful in the spirit, saying, you know, call all YAHAWASHI, but you had wicked niggas across the street looking like what they yelling for? What's going on? Even though they saw it, they just brushed it off as it was nothing. That shows you that these niggas not in the right spirit.
It was just a shooting star.
It was just something to see for them.
It ain't that. It's just they don't give a fuck about the Most High. They don't care. They don't care. These niggas are defeated, man. They're so detached from the Lord to the point salvation is staring them right in the face. They don't want it. Right? We want this. We want America. We want weed. We want fucking goddamn heroes for $5 and shit, man. That's what they want. They don't want up out of this joint. And guess what? The Most High gonna fulfill their wish. We're gonna leave them here to fucking burn, alright? Because at the end of the day, bro, my hatred for niggas and Edomites have just went to all new high, man. All new high, man. It's to the point, bro. Yeah, if you ain't in the truth, I ain't got shit to say to you, man.
You niggas need to die, man.
Yep.
Done.
And you will die. Go ahead.
Isaiah 41 verse 14, it says, "Fear not the worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel."
Right. What is a worm? A worm is a helpless creature. Can do nothing but slither in the mud. You can step on a worm, it couldn't do nothing about it. A worm can crawl on you and it won't even bite you. But yet people are afraid of them. You know? Because they're so slimy and gooey. But the analogy is that we have no defense. We have no power. It proves that because we can't even put our women in order from coming up against us. You got women that can blatantly call you a bitch. And if you slap the fuck out of her, you'll go to jail.
Right. Yeah, she called Esau.
Yeah. See, they ain't gonna say, well, ma'am, you were disrespecting your power. Man, please, Esau don't look at you as a power, man. No. That proves we have no fucking defense here.
It says, "Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth."
Having teeth, uh-oh, it gets real.
"Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small."
What did Zell say in training day? He said, hey man, shit gets deep. You get the picture.
And shall make the hills as chaff.
The hills is these governments, man, these mountains. Go ahead.
"Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away."
We gonna fan them, hey, we gonna fuck your ass up, and then the missiles gonna get the remnant of you people, man. And the chariots. Because when the Lord sets us up, when we get those new bodies, that's when we truly gonna be invincible. That's when we gonna really have that glow. Like on this side, your brother's gonna get lifted up because that's standard. But you remember, you're gonna still be in the flesh. You're gonna be mighty, but you're still gonna be in the flesh. You're still subject to the shit in the flesh. You can still get hurt. You see what I'm saying? I mean, the Lord may put the spirit on you to leap off a building, hit a tree, and hit the park and get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? And you good, but at the same time, shit, man, motherfucker catch you off guard and blow your back out, you gonna feel that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you still subjected to the things of the flesh. Now, if you want to be stupid and just leap head first off a building, then you out of here, man. Go ahead.
It says, so like, and the whirlwind shall scatter them, and thou shalt rejoice in the Lord, shalt glory in the Holy One of Israel.
Oh man, bro, like they was talking about like the second lockdown, man. That shit is gonna be horrific. Because y'all notice now they opening up shit. Like talking about they closing things down, but they opened up AMC. Or they opened up the movie theater.
Right. Yeah, they planning on it.
Yeah, they didn't do it yesterday, did they?
They doing a 3-week over a 3-week period.
3 period.
So like doing the third of the circuit, for the 2/3, and then the fourth by like September or something.
Yeah. So they didn't open up yesterday. But the thing of it is, they gonna open those theaters up because people are desperate to see movies in a different setting. That's gonna make them spread the numbers. They say, up, see, we open up movie theaters, then all of a sudden, people getting sick. Problem, reaction, solution. Okay, well, we gotta shut this place down. Makes a lot of sense.
I think if it locked down again, people's gonna start to sink in. It ain't opening back up. People gonna start bugging out. This is the third time now that they said we're gonna open back up and they lock it back down. Right now, people still got hope, you know, or by Christmas or whatever, you know, things will be good or Thanksgiving. But like, if they shut it down again, a lot of people gonna lose hope. That's what I think. You know, they ain't got no job, unemployment running out. They just keep telling you can open and it close and open and it close. Now it's like, you know what? They just keep taking $1 with the pushing the hook and they just keep yanking it from you. By the third time, you just like.
But that's heavy though. Like, think about what he just said, bro. Like, now if you pay attention, he said these people, they have hope, but we know what it is. Like Lucas, right? He said, well, we're gonna have to extend the lockdown to January next year, January 15th. Now it was supposed to open up today, but in our mindset, we weren't even thinking like this gonna open up. We know what it is, but these people really thought that they was gonna open the economy back up. They're hoping for normalcy. They really think that COVID is gonna come and pass. They think that, but that shows that they so out of the spirit. It's just like, okay, we already know what it is. He ain't gonna keep extending and delaying it. Lucas got that email. Look, let's extend a lockdown for another 2 months, and they gonna keep doing it.
I can add, because they can't see nothing beyond Babylon. But the scriptures say we hope for a new heavens and new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. So us, even though our flesh is in this captivity, we looking beyond this shit, man.
Right.
We looking beyond going to work. We looking beyond paying the bills, dealing with our man. We already our spirit, you know, Lord willing, be the ladies in the kingdom.
We already
man.
withdrew from this place.
Yeah, exactly.
Our cards ain't in this place, you know what I'm saying? We not. Our cards in the next hand. You know how you got a fucked up hand and
you like fuck it.
Like, fuck this shit. You wait till your next hand, man. That's how we feel about the shit.
I got next. Fuck it.
I hate hearing people keep saying.
Brother said, he said our spirit is already in the kingdom.
Keep hearing people say like, I can't wait for 2020 to be over. I'm ready for it to be over. But 2021 gonna be better. And we ain't in that spirit of 2021 gonna be better. So we don't give
It's gonna be worse.
It's gonna be worse. Hey, worse for them, better for us.
The winter's gonna be heavy, man. A lot of brothers have been prophesying that. A lot of brothers been saying this winter gonna be heavy, man.
And if he's so smart, he'll kick this shit off in the winter.
Yeah.
In the dead of winter. YAHAWASHI said, pray that your flight be not in winter. Look, look, man. That's why they say during the time of October, they're gonna start trying to do these vaccinations. It's gonna take them a period of time to get them out. But think about a military busting in your door in the middle of fucking December. And you already know they gonna fuck up the weather. You know they gonna turn on HARP and make storms and shit.
Snowy.
It's gonna be a bad fucking winter, man.
Right. Come on.
Just like the past 2 years, it's like the snow done kicked up on a higher level.
But this is going back into the
that one dude that came up scoffing. Try to fight the bar and shit.
Dr. Boyles.
Yeah, that's dude.
That is not that.
going back to the spiritual powers. This is Joshua chapter 23 and 8. It says, but cleave unto the Lord YAHAWASHI your power, as ye have done unto this day. For the Lord had driven out from before you great nations and strong.
Right, so that was the Lord. It wasn't attributed to our strength. We had some mighty men, but the thing is, the Lord gave us that extra boost to be able to overcome these nations. Because what? They had strong military might, They had fenced cities. They all their cities were surrounded with huge walls. Like during the time of Jericho,
Right.
we actually circled their city and shouted, and that threw the walls down. So that's spiritual powers right there, man. Great and mighty nations that got taken out by the Israelites.
Y'all ladies ready for this lockdown to be over? Yeah. 2021 gonna be the year, ain't it? Hopefully.
Joshua 23 verse 9. For the Lord had driven out from before you great nations and strong.
I don't really believe that
But as for you, no man hath been able to stand before you unto this day. One man of you shall chase 1,000.
shit. One man gonna put 1,000 motherfuckers to flight, man. Bro, you gonna see, look, man, hey, you gonna have to always make the example out of somebody, whether it's a nigga bitch, a fucking nigga, or an Edomite. All right, in my case, shit, I choose all three.
All three.
Let me get all three. You see a park full of people, and all of a sudden you hear this big explosion, motherfucker running. And all of a sudden you come and swoop his ass up and take him in the air and drop him. People gonna look. Yeah, and then all of a sudden people gonna scream and get the running like, oh shit. You gonna be hopping, leaping on people.
Might just rip his arm off, man.
Yeah,
Have him bleed out.
We say we gonna be a terror under Egypt, man.
Done.
But going back, Joshua 23 and 9 again. For the Lord had driven out from before you great nations and strong.
Right, great nations and strong. The
Right.
Philistines was a fucking powerful nation at that time, man. You see what Goliath, hey, he had Jake shook.
Yeah.
He was tall.
He like, wait a minute. He was like Debo, like, nah. Hey, you remember when Debo ran Smokey Pockets, man? He said, oh man, son, why don't you give back his chain? Debo said, nigga, what chain? Smokey like, yeah, what chain? Sat back down. That was Jake to the fucking Philistines, man.
Yeah, kind of.
You know?
But hey, David had that confidence in YAHAWASHI to where he started talking shit to Goliath.